Hey YouTube! Been another week. Sorry, it's been an interesting week. I was ill on Monday. That was unpleasant, and I slept during the day, and that threw off all of my sleep. So I am very, very, very tired. Yesterday I got home from school, and well, it was pointed out to me while I was at school, but right at the end, because at lunchtime on a Thursday I go to maths drop-in. It was pointed out to me after school I had black ink all over my cheek. This was because I'd fallen asleep on my work during further maths drop-in, and on my pen. So I also had a pen there and then ink from the paper on my cheek. Yeah, and that was not the first and nor was it the last lesson I fell asleep in this week. I had a further maths test and it went appallingly because I forgot to revise, which was so stupid. So, remember those videos, you know, the educational ones I was talking about time ago, the biology and chemistry and maths? Yeah, they'll be coming at you this weekend, the first ones, because I'm using them to revise, because people tell you that teaching someone else is a really good way of getting something into your head and helping you to understand it. But I have no one who will actually listen to me, because my dad gets bored and is usually busy, and my sister wants to murder me. And my mum has better things to do. And my godmother can't hear me. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you guys, because I have no one else. Although, one of my friends from school actually requested I do stuff on the heart and core 2. So those will be coming at you, because next week on Tuesday I have a further pure 1 test, on Wednesday I have a core 2 test, and on Thursday and Friday I have 2 chemistry tests. And the week after that, next weekend you'll be getting even more, because the week after that I have on Tuesday a biology test, and on Wednesday a mechanics test. Yeah. Anyway, you'll be getting lots of videos. I'll be putting posters up there, in that gap there. Ooh. Need to get some white tack, because my family does not have blue tack, we have white tack for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway, I was going to talk to you about my pyjamas last week, and then, no, it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago, and then I got really sad. So these are my new pyjamas, my new pyjama top. It's very, very thin. You can probably, yeah, you can just about see through it there. That's not the issue. Okay, so the shoulders at the back, it's supposed to go fairly high up on my back. You can see this neckline is okay. It's supposed to go fairly high up on my back, and it's down there. It's supposed to be up where that ribbon is. So yeah, you can sort of picture how low that goes on my front, which is awkward when I'm talking to my dad, and it starts sliding because it tends to slide forward. You'll probably notice that over the course of this video. There. Yeah. Oh, look, you can see Peggy. She's up there. There she is. There's Peggy. Little Steve is there. See him. And there's Hawkeye. Who? Oh, also, I'm not sure whether I've ever explained that to you, that poster. That poster is Kings and Queens of England and Great Britain, because I am a massive nerd. I've had that poster since I was about 6, but I love it. Yeah, and Bag Ted. Bag Ted! Let's introduce you to him. This is Bag Ted. I don't know why I call him Bag Ted, I just do. My mum knitted him for me when I was 2. So he's 15 years old, he wears one of my old clothes. I never liked Winnie the Pooh, which is unusual, but I had a computer game that was Winnie the Pooh. It was actually, I loved Tigger. That was it. So I had some Winnie the Pooh stuff. My sister liked Winnie the Pooh. It was like Teletubbies, I just didn't like it. Don't know why. But yeah, no. But Bag Ted looks cute in it. He's my little Bag Ted. Boo. I'll put him back over there. Oh, the last name on that dynasty list is a very special woman in Britain. It's Queen Elizabeth II, whose 90th birthday was yesterday. No, I have massive respect for the Queen. I like most of the royal family, and yeah, I respect the Queen. I think she's awesome. The blah is about the fact that yesterday we had a whole school photo at my school, so that was fun to organise. Somewhere between 1.5 hours and 2 hours standing on a field, and because year 12, second oldest, they put oldest on first. So I was up on a high rise for a very long time, because they had tallest at the front and shortest at the back, sort of going up with year 13s, then year 12s, year 11s, year 10s and so on, with year 7s sitting on the floor in the front. So I was just over halfway up this thing. It was very high. I'm very scared of heights. It was not good. But then it was all made better. There were... what story first? Okay. One of my further maths teachers, she is awesome. And because the teachers sat on benches along the front, behind the year 7s, but in front of everyone else, and initially there wasn't quite enough room to get all of them on, so they had to make sure there were the same number of teachers standing on either side, and they'd sent more teachers to one side, so 2 of the teachers had to walk across, and one of them just sort of quietly walked across. Just in front of her was one of my further math teachers. She didn't walk across, she strutted, and it was beautiful. Oh miss. It was beautiful. Yeah. And then there was the 2 photographers. So there was one guy who was, bearing in mind, I go to an all-girls school, and there are about 1,200 of us. So when you're shepherding 1,200 teenage girls around, it's probably best not to yell at them and scream at them and tell them that their hair doesn't matter. I don't care about my hair, but a lot of the girls there do. So there was one photographer who was horrible, and he kept screaming at us, and he got really annoyed when we did the opposite of what he said. It was very funny. Then there was the other photographer. He said 3 words to us, and the whole school unanimously decided, we like that guy. He's nice to us. He didn't tell us to stop bothering about our hair. This is the main difference. He didn't yell at us. Instead of telling us that hair doesn't matter, he said, your hair looks beautiful. The school received that very well, and we all did exactly what he said, very quickly. You can see the other guy fuming, it was hilarious. Yeah. And then we had to sing Happy Birthday to the Queen, and they got the teacher who runs choir to go out and do it. And yeah, that was fun, because we had to sing it, and she wanted the choir to do harmonies, and that was funny. And then they made us do it again, because they decided they wanted to do 3 cheers afterwards. Didn't even do one for luck. Anyway, that was my entire week. Not the most exciting week, but oh well. Bye!